what we have here is an Intex pool set up with an above ground pool pump and filter. This is an Intex 15 foot by 4 foot metal frame pool. What we started out with was a Hayward pump and filter that I found through Craigslist, relatively cheap. I actually got this one for free. I have now actually added an OptiFlow pump as the other one went out. It was getting kind of old. I used it for 2 or 3 years. The only thing you'll see here that I don't have is a ball valve on this setup. I actually just put it together with what I had laying around. Typically you would have a ball valve right here on this part in front of the pump, and then you would also want one right here at this section of between the pump and the filter, which would make it a heck of a lot easier when you're trying to clean out the filter, the skimmer on the pump itself. This setup's worked very efficiently. I've been using it for 3 or 4 years now. Had very good luck. This pool here, we just opened it for this year. It's still a little bit green, but as you can see, we don't have the water all the way full yet. Back to the top, and that puts out quite a bit of flow, which really helps cut down on the algae growth, keeps the water moving. Most kids like a little bit more water movement. This setup has been very efficient for us as far as serving its purpose. We've been able to actually keep the pool water a lot cleaner than what we could with the Intex pump, their version. It's not very efficient at keeping the water clean. So by doing this, we also have been using the regular Intex skimmer. I added a hose, which I don't have it in here right now, but I added a hose, which you can get from Lowe's. That'll fit it. It's just a regular pull hose at Lowe's. It's 1.5 inch. As far as for the hoses going to the pump, I bought these at my local pool store. They're a little bit larger than the hose you get at Lowe's, and because of that, I actually had to use on the end here the piece that goes inside the Intex hoses, the little plastic piece that goes inside the Intex hoses. I kept it and put it over the black piece coming out of the pool, and inserted it into this hose just like it would be on the Intex, and tightened it down. And if you didn't have those or didn't want to set it up that way, you could most certainly get the pool hose at Lowe's, where you wouldn't have to. You can just slide it right on over it without having to use that. And then of course we have the adapters that we use to hook to the hose, which they're common at any pool store. We have one adapter here, and then one coming out of the filter that goes to the return on the pool. Those are the only two you need for that. The rest of this piping is all 2-inch pipe with fittings, and then I have I've got this here where it's set up to be able to take this apart if I want to pull the pump off for whatever reason. I can do that. All this pipe is 1.5 inch. I'm going to make a parts list, including the ball valves, and I will add it to my website in case any of you are looking for the exact parts that was used to make this fit the pool.